time, presented by Wing Staff for the Lakers. Grizzlies ready for the challenge. Marcus Smart back from injury in the starting lineup along with Jalen Wells, Kentavious Caldwell. Post circle our officials. And Wednesday on the baseline, nearly lost the handle. Jackson now. Marcus Smart. These are two former defensive players of the year going at it here. Jackson can't hit, but will go to the line
here. And I'll tell you what, when a defensive player returns back to a place he used to play, he ain't going to get you on the offensive end of the floor. He's going to be dirty and scrappy, and that's what I expect from Marcus Smart.
During the offseason, has been implementing his philosophy for this New Look Grizzlies team.
And still waiting on a lot of bodies to get back and get healthy for him to really start making some strides for this Grizzly team.
Jackson got 1 of 2 at the free throw line. That pass. Hand off to Doncic. Back to Aiden. Good ball movement. Reeves is open. Left it short. Reeves has been averaging 34 points per game this season. Morant. Inside Landale. Got the easy deuce.
And you can see the Lakers content to switch to pick and roll so far with Ja. So somebody big's got to get down into the paint and get a touch that way. And Landale was successful.
Turnover. Lakers have been turning it over a lot this season. The lob, Wells kisses it off the window. And a turnover off the inbound and a loose ball foul going against Doncic. Grizzlies get out and run, play at a fast pace, and they turn it over. Smart, Reeves running the floor. Smart will take it himself, and the Lakers are on the board. Jackson stops, pops, and hits.
Great sign to get Jaren Jackson going on his three-pointer. Slow start to him so far from the three-point line.
Smart throwing it up to Ayton. Ayton is fitting well with his new squad. Makes it 8-4. Memphis on top. Jackson makes a great catch in the corner. And now Morant will set things up. Around a Jackson screen, surrounded by white jerseys. Pull up at the free throw line is pure.
That time Ja exploring. Lakers in a bit of a veer defense where they're trying to negotiate whether to switch or not. There's a little gap, and Ja knocks down the mid-range.
Oh, Reeves, the crossover, and the reverse. Reeves with the highlight. Wells. Morant from deep downtown, no good. Wells the offensive board. Morant relocates and misses again. Doncic. Backing down KCP, pull up Jay, Wells short, got his own and got the hoop. 0 for 2 before that lay-in. We have a 2-point ball game. Corner 3, Jackson. On a year ago. Ayton at the elbow, rims out. Wells the rebound. Morant, a little hezzy between the leg dribble. Ayton right there with him. And their legs collide. Morant lost it. Second turnover. Doncic right down the lane, lays it up and in.
Now those turnovers, when you're flat like that on offense, once Ja penetrates the free throw line, nobody is pulling back. And Luka able to get all the way to the basket for an easy 2.
Caldwell Pope. Around a Landale screen, finds a cutting Morant for 2.
And Tomas Islo loving that corner cut. Part of their offense is once that pick and roll happens, great timing on the baseline there to get an easy deuce.
2 early field goals for Morant. Hachimura, the pump, the drive, kicks out to Doncic. 5 on the shot clock, step back, good. Doncic
composure even. He's also admitted, despite making it look easy, he said it's not. But if you guys have watched AR over the years, he's not one to shy away from the challenges, which sometimes we know guys have to battle. As they've come this week, he's certainly met them every time. Grady?
He's been outstanding. 40 points, 10 assists in the 3 games with no Doncic or LeBron James. Cedric Howard, the rookie, got a reverse on the other end. And how about Jake LaRavia, who is number 12? Knocks down a 3. We have a 1-point ball game. Nice delivery. Landale can't hit off the heel. Hachimura, the rebound. LaRavia had 27 points in that win over the Timberwolves on Wednesday. Good defense there. Santi Aldama on the floor. Part of that bench mob for the Grizzlies. Morant in the corner. Aldama can't hit. And Doncic the rebound.
Good quality look, though, for the Grizzlies as they're scrambling and getting to their spots early in transition and finding their first good look.
Reeves, the turnaround, no good. And this is Santi Aldama. And now Coward, the rookie, firing off the mark. He's top 5 in field goal percentage and 3-point field goal percentage. Not among rookies, against all players. Reeves over to Ayton. Back out to Reeves. Lines up a 3. No good. Landale pointing out instructions. Gives it to Morant. Morant penetrated and is fouled on the way.
And Keon Ellis, who's a defensive specialist for the Kings. Portland, it's Toumani Camara, one of the best.
Minnesota, and they get a game-winning victory, and he was cooking during that span.
And I think it's interesting to watch the Lakers with Luka's return, how much DeAndre Ayton's head is spinning around these pick and rolls and the optionality, because he's got to now get used to Luka handling the.
Yeah. Good game.
You know what's crazy about Luka's start? You mentioned the 2 games, averages 46 points and 10 assists. He was 24 of 28 in those 2 games from 2-point lancing. And so the master is back at work here for the Lakers.
One more free throw for Doncic. Vince Williams Jr. on the floor, making his regular season debut for the Grizzlies. He has the rock right now. Ankle injury, has not played yet this season. Spencer outside to Aldama. Aldama, he wants 3. No good. Again, this Grizzlies second unit, as Brent pointed out, most bench points in the NBA so far this season. Doncic, high skip pass. Hachimura, no.
Really good movement team on the court for Memphis. Even with Vince being back here, he knows the system well.
Both teams going a little cold from the floor right now. 19-16, Memphis on top. Doncic. 7 points already. Drew the contact, can't hit. And is beyond the arc, so it'll be 3 free throws. And Coach Isolo's not going to like that. Fouling a jump shooter, let alone beyond the arc. Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Peacock tomorrow, Dallas and Detroit. Coast to coast, NBC Tuesday, Orlando, Atlanta, followed by OKC and the Clippers. Then ESPN Wednesday, Minnesota, New York, followed by Spurs.
That some guys get, and we see number 4, Dalton Connect, checking into the game. The last 2 games offensively, he's looked a little bit better, defensively moving well. And so maybe that breeds a little confidence for Dalton to step in limited minutes and to play some confident basketball for this Laker team.
Had a much talked about tumultuous first season in LA. He had 15 points on Wednesday. That's a tough pass. Doncic the other way, lobbing it up, deflected out of there by Williams. Great defensive play both ends. Spencer for 3. Yes.
Now, can't hit a couple big ones in Phoenix the other night in the 4th quarter, so he's still hot.
3-point advantage for the Grizzlies. Pocket pass. Hayes dumps it off. LaRavia had to look out for bodies below him and still laid it in. Williams Over to Jackson, threw a double team, scored anyway.
Yeah, I like that action for Memphis. Once they get that switch, nobody to match up with the body of Jaren Jackson Jr. down low.
9 points for Jackson. Hachimura, good low post position.
The shooting window to open up for Jaren Jackson Jr., and he knocks it down.
1 point ball game. Nice feed. Coward missed the layup. Got his own.
Again, we see that corner cut from Memphis.
Aldama can't hit the lay, and Laravia the board. Lakers running. Good defense by Coward to cut off Laravia. Doncic for three. Bottoms. First lead of the night for LA. Doncic with 13 points already. Oh, cookies. Laravia taken away from Aldama. Connect. Gets it to Hachimura. And now Doncic, will we get a heat check? Defended by the rookie. Step back, pump, pull up, no good. And slapped out of bounds in Las Vegas. Second quarter underway. Lakers in at the first on a 15-8 run. KCP drawing contact, and we'll go to the line.
Austin trying to keep up with KCP, and a great stampede by Caldwell Pope. If you hear CP, as that momentum carried him into the lane and now to the free throw line.
Caldwell Pope playing for his third team in 3 years. And now a veteran presence with the Grizzlies. Of course, won a championship with the Lakers, won another with the Nuggets. 31-29, Lakers on top. Hand off to Reeves, throwing it up top. Hayes pushed from behind, and that's going to be on team foul. And first foul on John Moran in this ball game. Reeves, skip pass, Smart, over to Connect. Can't hit. Caldwell Pope the rebound.
And good extra pass as Marcus Smart knows the shooter is to his right, and Connect unable to do so.
Landale making it rain. Second field goal of the ball game, 5 points. And the Grizzlies with a 1-point advantage. How about that feed? Hayes outside. Connect.
How did that ball get through by Austin Reeves? Through two defenders and Connect in the corner open.
That rims out on Morant. He's 2 for 5 so far in this ball game. Reeves tried to split the defense, and it's kicked. Wells no good. And that ball bounces out. Wells going to try again. Missed again. And tapped out to Smart. Good effort by Jackson Hayes. Laravia to the cup.
Great fast break. And Jake able to rise up. That's got to feel good for him back here in Memphis to throw one down.
Traded from the Grizzlies to Sacramento last season. He's in his first season with LA.
To get the dunk.
Two minutes gone by second quarter. Jackson, a little push off, and the push shot goes in.
Well, they're having some success in that job pick and roll. Anytime Jaren Jackson Jr. is on the roll, there's going to be a smaller player that he can punish.
And Smart hitting on.
And draw the foul. Finds himself at the free throw line. 3-point play the hard way.
First game back for Smart. Missed the last 2 due to a right quad contusion. Makes it a 5-point advantage for LA. Morant step through and finishes with the left.
So creative and so good in the paint. A variety of finishes for John Morant as Spencer grabs the steal.
Here comes Jackson the other way off the turnover. Morant. ISO with Smart, pull-up jumper off the heel. Reeves pushing the tempo for LA. Dribbling through traffic, lost control of it on the way up. Conchar threw it out of bounds.
A little bit better high percentage shot for them.
Morant. And an offensive foul here again.
or anybody else but him
or
for a while.
anybody else. 3-point lead for the Lakers. Ayton in the lane. Easy territory, bucket.
A little bit of a problem for him. He's been in foul trouble in a few games. No discipline there. He really didn't have a chance and was out of Jackson Jr. My point's still valid, Greg. Yes. James Jackson Jr.'s got to stay out of foul trouble. But a nice short roll for Ayton there and a nice touch.
Memphis has to stop fouling in general. 3rd and 1 opportunity for the Lakers as Ayton hits the free throw. Doncic out there on the floor. If you joined us late, Doncic back after missing the last 3 games, had 13 points in the first quarter. Jackson double teamed. Nowhere to go. Skip pass stolen by Smart. Doncic left him for a moment, sets up Smart up top, finds Ayton, short hook, good. And the smaller man on him took advantage, and the Lakers lift. Doncic got it back, shot clock winding down. Williams all over him. Doncic got by him, surrounded. 360 pass to Ayton for 2.
Unbelievable.
Come on.
Luka playing chess there. Knew that the defense was going to react if he went for the shot and laid a beautiful pass to Ayton.
Spencer, electric slide into a 3-point attempt that won't go. And Reeves across the timeline for LA. Ayton has the last 7 for the Lakers. Laravia beyond the arc, no good. Jackson the rebound. Aldama for 3. Good. Much needed for Memphis.
Great rhythm shot there from Santi. And yes, Memphis struggling offensively here in the second quarter. Need to start generating some things defensively and get some easy buckets.
They're shooting 33% from downtown. Ayton had to bring it down, throw it away. Crowd wanted to foul on Reeves. Coward penetrating, hanging, can't hit. Late whistle, blocking foul.
I'll take that candy. Thank you very much, Luka.
But I was a candy corn guy.
Ooh. And
people are iffy on candy.
And what was your policy on if there was a bowl of candy that people didn't want to answer the door? Did you take what you needed? I had friends like they're not my friends anymore.
Not your friends anymore. 2 more for Doncic. Doncic with 15 in the ball game as we near the midway mark of the second quarter. Williams from downtown. (48-46). Doncic behind the back. Oh, that's stealing candy.
What a move. Luka behind the back splits the defense and maybe even had contact on that layup.
They cannot stop Doncic early in this ball game. Spencer over to Conchar. Landale, good look for 2.
Good find. Jock just camped out there in the lane and had enough room to get that pass and convert.
Such a scary scenario. 10 as that pass stolen inside, and they're still waiting on LeBron. Williams got the lefty leg and crashes into a cameraman.
Luka with his 4th turnover, so some of his timing a little bit off. And now Memphis trying to get some momentum here in transition.
A chance to take the lead. Coward. Williams, 3-ball. Left it short. Rebound secured by Coward. Out to Spencer. Spencer on the drive. Dump off. Landale surrounded. Short hook is good. Grizzlies on top. Lakers need time.
His own shoes, as well as teammates Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Javon Small, spent time with the kids for a youth clinic right after. Now, this is all a part of the Dream Court series. It's a partnership between the Grizzlies and FedEx, inspired by Dr. King's.
And salute the Grizzlies for what they're doing in the community. And that is a discard on Rui Hachimura. This is Spencer. Over to Williams. Grizzlies with an 18-10 advantage in bench points. Williams. Tough defense by Laravia. Williams scored anyway.
That's as good as you could play that right there, but Vince Williams pivoting around just enough to create space and flips one up with his strong hand. That's the left hand to get 2.
Oh, man down. Doncic couldn't hit. Williams was literally shook out of his shoe. Spencer over to Williams with one shoe. Throws it inside to Landale. Surrounded. Kick out. Spencer penetrating. Conchar, 3-ball. Corner pocket. Williams is still out there with one shoe. And picks up a foul there on Doncic, who knocked. Williams has been a spark plug for the Grizzlies, though. Here's Ayton. Going to Jackson. The hook won't go. Rebound. Aldama. Morant out there with Jackson, Aldama, KCP, and the rookie Coward. Here's KCP for three. The Grizzlies can do no wrong.
Such an awesome job there.
Oh, tremendous. They'll have a lot to talk about coming up at halftime. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Doncic fading away over Caldwell Pope. Can't hit. Batted out of bounds. And
the turnovers and keep the pressure on this Laker defense.
Jackson sees a double. Aldama over to Wells in the corner. Good. The hot streak continues. Last 7 possessions for LA. 0 for 4 and 3 turnovers. Reeves. Not a lot of touches so far. Here he is penetrating, pull up over Caldwell Pope, no good. Wells the rebound.
I think it's fair to ask, how much Luka being back in the lineup has disrupted Austin Reeves and his rhythm. He just hasn't had, to your point, Grady, the touches where he can generate rotations of Austin Reeves. He's fine with it. He's going to find a way to get in rhythm. But we're just noticing some of these lineups that it's tough for the Lakers to get back into the flow for a lot of these guys who play roles.
Oh, Wells, beautiful step through, beat the shot clock, got the lay. It's Memphis 65, LA 50. 90 seconds to go in the second quarter. Smart stops the run with the three-point connect. Caldwell Pope, he'll fire. Too strong, and Reeves the rebound. Lakers 2-0 on the road so far this young season. Grizzlies 2-1 at home. Doncic taking his time, goes window shopping for 2.
Memphis did a good job to not get the switch so Ja and KCP could stay with their own, but Luka's still too good on the spin and the soft touch off the glass.
They've reeled off 5 straight. Caldwell Pope blocked from behind, but into the mix of Aldama. Misses a couple bunnies, got it back, and finally scores.
A good effort for Santi down there, just cleaning up his own mess. Clean up aisle 7.
Reeves, deep 3, no, and rebound Aldama. Caldwell Pope snaking around the defense, easy lay-in over Doncic.
Still, it might be a secondary break, but Memphis still finding early opportunities. Very important for them on the offensive end.
3rd in the NBA in pace. Shot and game clock nearly identical. Morant with the blitz on Doncic. Here's Smart. Outside Reeves. Open. No. Rebound Aldama. A heave at the horn. And Memphis without fouling.
And this just isn't the Laker team that we've seen over the last 3 games. Jackson Hayes and Marcus Smart, who are both in the starting lineup here in the second half with no Aiden out there, so we'll have to get into that. But this team is trying to find its way after watching Austin Reeves demolish opponents for a couple games.
Ayton not even on the bench for LA. Here's Reeves, and miscommunication there, not on the same page. It's a turnover for the Lakers. Again, that's been an issue. Wells, he'll call it a pass. Got it back. And tough shot blocked easily by Hayes.
And that was a pass to Jackson Hayes.
Hayes will get it back to Doncic. Doncic for 3. That's good. Doncic with 22 in his return. Morant got a nice screen, fires from deep, too strong. Rebound tapped over to Hayes.
2 possessions in a row for Memphis with the ball sticking just on the left side, not making this Laker defense work like they did in that second quarter.
Hayes outside to Reeves for 3. Boom! Lakers score the first 6 of this third quarter. Morant at the free throw line. And we'll give it over to Caldwell Pope. Downhill. Got the lefty leg.
Ja kind of hesitated there. He had some room to shoot it. Finds KCP, who again on that stampede action gets to the tin and over the top of Jackson Hayes.
Doncic, does he like the matchup? Stops at the elbow. Couple of head fakes. Give it up to Reeves. Reeves, not a lot of time to work with. Penetrating, kick out. Smart got it off in time. It does not draw iron. That is a shot clock. This is the game. They have 11 so far. Landale for 3. Yes. (74-61). Reeves, full head of steam between the leg dribble, draws contact, and will shoot 2.
But Hayes takes a step back. He knows he's got enough time to let that 3-pointer go.
Landale played the last 2 seasons with the Rockets. As you take a look this season, Austin Reeves right there at the top in free throw attempts per game. Hard to deal with.
I love the interaction that DeMar DeRozan had after the Sacramento game, where Austin Reeves went 21 of 22 himself by the line. DeMar DeRozan couldn't believe it. And DeMar's usually that guy. So he's like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be getting those calls.
Wells can't hit in the corner. Reeves has been doing a great job getting to the paint. He's top 10 in paint points. We have a collision. Whistle blows. And Landale.
Big players, big guys getting caught.
Hachimura from deep. That's his first field goal of the ball game. You talk about how guys are affected by the return of Luka Doncic. There's 2 field goal attempts in this ball game for Hachimura. Knocked down that triple. Aldama penetrating. Push shot won't go. Rebound. Bouncing around. Goes through the legs of Reeves. Smart diving on the floor. Threw it behind his back to Hayes.
What a great play by Marcus Smart. Throwing that ball behind his back. He comes up a little gimpy.
Doncic into Hayes. Hayes fouled on the pass.
No excuses. You have to just be ready for these opportunities. Luka's back in the lineup. It should help you get some open shots. Really waiting on that one.
Reeves on the attack. And he's going to go back to the line. This is what got Memphis in trouble in the first.
Front of the offensive player. That time he was content to just run alongside Austin Reeves, and that makes Landale stay a little bit longer and put him in jeopardy.
And we haven't played 4 minutes in this third quarter, and the Grizzlies in the penalty the rest of the period.
Yeah, so 8 more minutes of Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves having the ball in their hands, making some decisions. Going to have to be some discipline from the Memphis defense that they haven't shown in the first 4.
Lakers have scored on 5 of the last 6 possessions. It's 74-68 Memphis. Morant wants 3, left it short. It's been an adventure for Morant beyond the 3-point arc. 0 for 5 in this ball game. He entered this game 5 for 26 on the season. Doncic fouled again. And don't fall for it.
But Luka is back, and we'll see what he has in store for the next 2.5 quarters.
By the way, some never miss a moment with real-time scores and highlights. The game lives here. Download today. This ball game tightening up. 14-point lead to start the period. It's now a 4-point advantage for the Grizzlies.
And Memphis 2-9 to start the third quarter. They've taken 6 threes of those 9 shots. They got to find a way to penetrate and get those paint touches they did in the second quarter.
Jackson going to do it himself. Missed it off the heel. That's his first miss of the ball game after hitting his first 5 shots. Lakers on a 15-5 run. Doncic, yes!
Come back to the right side and find enough room for 3.
1-point game. Aldama draws a foul on Austin.
Using some size and watching the Lakers switch onto him defensively. So far in the third quarter, everything seems to be outside, at least outside of the paint, but from the 3-point line.
4 seconds for Cam Spencer to work with. Finds Williams. He got a hand grenade. Can't hit. And Doncic the rebound, and the Lakers can take back the lead on this possession. Doncic behind the back, going dancing with Jackson, knifing through the defense. Can't hit. Rebound slapped over to Williams. Memphis has missed 5 straight. The rookie penetrating, taking his time, earns a trip to the line. Per game for the rookie, Cedric Coward. More on Coward. Let's send it over to Al.
Watching his favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, and his favorite player, the late, great Kobe Bryant. Cedric told us this morning after shoot-around his first "oh snap, I'm in the league" moment came during his first preseason game, but admitted tonight facing the Lakers, the team that he has been, quote, rooting for since he came out of the womb, it is a little special. I asked him if his grandfather would be in attendance, guys. He said not tonight. However, what used to be his routine as a kiddo, taking dinner upstairs, sitting next to his granddad, watching the game before going back downstairs to get ready for bed for school in the morning, he'll cherish that even more, knowing that now he knows his grandfather will still be upstairs tonight watching the game, just now with him actually playing and against the team that made him fall in love with this game. And Grady, I know you have more, as anytime Kobe Bean is your idol, there's some Mamba mentality happening somewhere.
He says those snap moments, he can't dwell on them. Doncic, heat check, no good. He says you have to have a no fear, no idolizing approach out there on the court. It's a great mentality for a rookie. Doncic has a 30-piece, lobbing it up. Hayes, the beneficiary.
Such great patience. Again, Luka getting into the paint, drawing the big out from the hole underneath the basket and over the top to his target in Jackson Hayes.
Spencer from deep. Cam Spencer, his second field goal, 6 points off the bench. 6th lead change of the ball game. Another lob. Hayes couldn't finish that time. Jackson clears it. Jackson. Aldama. Now it's Coward. The rookie. Lost it and turned it over. 9th turnover of the game for Memphis. Laravia, the step through, and he's fouled by Williams.
You mentioned it, 8 minutes they were in the bonus, 4 more minutes to go, and Jake did a good job of staying aggressive in that transition possession.
Night football coverage begins at 7 Eastern, only on Prime. (80-79). Lakers with a 1-point advantage. They've erased a 14-point deficit to start the period. This is Spencer. Shot clock winding down. Working on Hayes through contact, and he'll go to the line. Cam Spencer at the line. Originally was on a 2-way contract. Had a great summer league in Vegas. Had his deal restructured into a 4-year, $10.5 million deal. He's found a home here in Memphis.
A lot of cutting and reads. And Spencer's got a great shooting touch and just a high basketball IQ to think the game and help guys along with some of the reads that you need to make with some of this intricate work that Tomas Isolo is trying to get accomplished.
He pointed out the advantage the Grizzlies would have with their second unit. Here's Doncic with the heave. Off the heel. Slapped out by Connect. Laravia with it. And tried to make too many dribble moves in traffic. Coward pushing the tempo. 3-on-2. Williams for 3. Left it short over the backboard.
Starting lineup, it might not matter all that much.
Again, it's a 30 ball for Luka Doncic after a 3-game absence. Going to work here. Doncic, the pump, fires and hits. He's in his bag. Spencer over to Williams. Thought about the 3. He'll take it. Short. Doncic also with 8 rebounds. Turned it over there. Aldama. The Coward. Surveying the floor. He'll take his time. Aldama with it. On the drive. Flips it up and in.
Again, just getting into the paint, forcing that Laker defense to collapse. Try to find an angle, and Santi aggressive from that right wing.
Memphis 83, the Lakers 82. And Williams just picked up his 5th foul.
A tough shot for the big hoop for the Lakers.
Morant caught in the air, finds Conchar. KCP to Wells, back to Morant. Morant from deep, won't drop. He's still searching from 3-point land. 0 for 6 in this ball game. Laravia got free inside. Lakers on top.
The starting backcourt for the Lakers and Luka and Reeves, 49 points. Starting backcourt for Memphis in Morant and Wells, just 15. Got to get some production from their guards here to start the quarter.
Landale turnaround block from behind, out of bounds. Grizzly night. Smart from deep. Front iron. Offensive rebound, Vanderbilt. Handoff. Here's Reeves. Yes! The Lakers lead is 5. While Doncic is on the bench, it's Reeves' show again. Landale got Hachimura.
To the post and try to punish the Lakers like you did in the first half. It causes foul trouble. It gives you free throws. It slows down, helps you set your defense. And Memphis needs a response.
Jalen Wells also back out there for the Grizzlies. Wells was first team all-rookie squad a season ago, and Coward could certainly do the same this season. Wells defending Reeves on the perimeter. 2 minutes gone by in the 4th. Vanderbilt outside, Smart in the hands of Laravia. Shot clock winding down. Laravia back to Smart from deep. It's an air ball, and it'll be Grizzlies. Bad rebound thus far. That Reeves-Ayton connection has been potent so far to start the season. Wells. Now it's Aldama surrounded. Smart all over him. Tried to thread the needle to Morant and turned it over. 10th turnover of the ball game for the Grizzlies. Reeves lost it off his heel. Vanderbilt scoops it up, and Reeves will reset. Laravia in and out dribble, stops inside and flips it up and through. Count it and put him on the line.
Wow.
98-93. Williams gives it up. Coward finished with the left.
What a double pump there from Coward inside. Knew the defense was coming. Memphis still a little bit stuttering on the offensive end. Guys running into spots, not knowing who's supposed to be where. Let's see if they can clean it up. Good defense will help that.
Reeves for 3. Too strong. Rebound, and we have contact inside. The foul is going against Jaren. Going to Jackson. Gives it up to Vanderbilt for the flush. 6th assist for Doncic. Spencer left open. Cam Spencer now in double figures with 10. Early 4th quarter action here in Memphis. Reeves. Doncic. Elbow jumper off the mark. Coward the rebound. Coward pushing the tempo. Williams for three. Won't go.
Great push by Coward. He got to the middle of the floor and did not take an extra dribble. Delivered that ball on time. Tough miss for Memphis.
Doncic, patient, finds Reeves. Doncic on the drive, right down the lane. Nobody stopped him. 37 for Doncic. Aldama, too strong. Five-point ball game. Lakers in control. Reeves on the drive, lost it. Out to Hachimura from downtown. Bullseye.
Wow.
Brewers have matched their largest lead of the game. Coward penetrating and rolls out. Rebound LA. The Lakers have scored on 7 of their 10 fourth quarter possessions thus far. Doncic finds a cutting Hayes outside to connect. Shot clock winding down. Doncic, target practice.
I mean, what do you do, Grady? I mean, we can appreciate it, but defensively, there's just not an answer.
Coward can't answer. Connect the rebound. Again, both teams looking to improve to 1-0 in group play on this first night of Emirates NBA Cup action. Oh, Doncic, front iron won't go. Grizzlies the other way. Spencer stops at the elbow. Got connect in the air, and Cam Spencer.
People have asked, could Luka average 40 during an NBA season? Could he do it?
Yes. Yes, again, this is a new look. Luka Doncic.
I mean, I'm not saying that's the way the Lakers are going to go, obviously. LeBron James is going to return. They have something to say about it. But
is he capable of it?
Is he capable of doing that?
Easy after a 3-game absence. Averaged 46 points in the first 2 games of the season. Has a cool 40 so far with 5:33 to go in regulation. 108-99. Doncic throws it up. Hayes makes the catch, has to kick it out. Connect. Too strong. Hayes battling, got the offensive rebound. Doncic well off the mark. And the Grizzlies come out of there with it. Still plenty of time for Memphis. Spencer. Oh, that rolled out. Smart. Oh, right down the lane. Little resistance from the Grizzlies. And Jaren Jackson Jr. perplexed at the scorer's table. He's waiting to check in.
And I know Memphis is down a lot of bodies, but Ja Morant in this game has just not found a way to make an impression on it. We got less than 5 minutes to go, and they're struggling offensively. This is the leader of the team. He's supposed to ignite them, and so far, there's no kerosene coming from him.
$11-point advantage. Coward, the poke away. Coward flips it up. Thought he was going to throw the oop. Decided to lay it in. 9-point game.
Great job by Coward. Wanted to give Ja that lob, but Luka just wasn't going for it defensively. And J.J. Redick wants to make sure that the Lakers settle down and don't give this Memphis team here at home.
Clifton, and it's a 9-point advantage for the Lakers.
Cool to see Norman Powell also in there. Miami off to such a great start, and what a great story Norman Powell has been for the Miami Heat.
Doncic turns inside, 2 more. 42 for number 77. Spencer. Trying to find Jackson inside. Hayes with a good denial. Morant now going to have to go to work. 5 on the shot clock. Gave it up to Coward. Coward pulls. Too strong. Aldama the offensive board. Shovels it to Coward inside. Bottled up. Fouled on the floor. It's on Marcus Smart.
Player.
He has a double-double tonight with 13 points and 10 rebounds. He's on the bench right now. Caldwell Pope slides into a 3. Won't go. And that's slapped out of bounds. It will stay with Quickly. Approaching 3 minutes to go in regulation. Aldama out to Wells. Shot clock winding down again. Wells. Pull up. Won't go.
Great scramble by LA. Austin Reeves came over on the deep help and was able to get back to the corner and square up everybody in that one-on-one situation. Tough shot for Wells.
Foul inside and fouls. And that one is kicked. Welcome back Doncic tonight. And he's been in a groove from the get-go. Hayes down the lane and is fouled by Jackson. Let's take a look at the upcoming
Next week. couple of your whole teams.
I will see.
That'll be fun.
Well, if there is Aldama, too strong on the 3. They have forced that one a little bit. We have 2:15 to go.
And what a tough thing for Memphis now to deal with. If it's not Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves is going to handle the ball. Both adept at drawing fouls, both controlling the tempo in high pick and roll. So Lakers in the driver's seat here.
Pick your poison. Reeves. No. And we got a foul.
13 or 14 more at the free throw line at this point. That's hurting Memphis. That's the difference in the score that you're looking at.
One more free throw coming for Hachimura after he missed the first. And this is the Grizzlies team. Entered this one 3-2 despite being far from whole. Waiting on Zach Edey, Ty Jerome, Brandon Clark. Another key reserve, Scottie Pippen Jr. Here's Jackson, got the runner to go. 113-103. Lakers outscored the Grizzlies 58-34 in this second half as Morant. Doncic over in the corner. Hachimura no good. Jackson the rebound. Grizzlies have to move quickly. Aldama caught inside. Throws it to Wells. Wells. Bucket and the foul.
See if you can get Luka to get off the ball and create more passes where you can get deflections or your hands on.
Doncic, a 42-point triple-double for Luka Doncic. Doncic, foul beyond the arc. Turn to action. And will be able to add to his point total at the free throw line.
And taking a look again for the second time, finding out if it was a 2 or 3 for Luka. Ends up he was on the line, so just 2 throws coming for number 77. What a remarkable return to action, and really probably smart for the Lakers early on. Luka stepping in and stepping up.
Got both. He has 44 on the night. Wells, quick trigger, knocked down the trap. 115, 108.
Luka, one more, baby. One more, Luka.
And that's out of bounds. It's a turnover. Lakers will play keep away. Hachimura and rotates to Doncic. Doncic from downtown left it short. Wells the rebound. Wells top of the key, no good. Chased down his own rebound. And time running out on Memphis. Wells got the lay-in. Grizzlies will drop to 3-3 on the season. Lakers going to improve to 4-2 as they're slowly but surely getting more.